Hello again, everybody. I just wanted to drop another video on this No More Funland channel to clarify a few things, connect people to reality, because there's a lot of judgment, assumptions, and unfortunately, like legitimate scams out there. The name No More Funland was put together because there was a central arcade called Funland Arcade in Toronto that serviced the people of Toronto for a few decades at least. It closed in 2008, and at the time I was posting on a forum called srk.com, which is short for shoryuken.com, which is a uppercut move that you might see Ryu or Ken, the primary characters in Street Fighter do. Very signature. So srk.com was a place that people would get together and chat and talk shit a little bit, but often share knowledge and build community. I wanted to get more into the game, so I got onto the forum probably a few years before Funland Arcade closed, and I had a different name at the time. But when Funland Arcade closed, I changed my name to No More Funland. It was to pay a bit of homage to that central arcade that was gone. But also, it was a central arcade, so everybody, different skill levels, people that didn't really care. And initially, I didn't really care that much about the game. I would just go and spend a bit of money and, mash on the buttons and have a good time. But eventually, I wanted to learn a little more. And Funland Arcade was kind of known for having a lot of people that didn't take the game that seriously. So part of No More Funland was meant to imply that I was learning about the game. I was taking it more seriously. I was not just a Funland player, basically. So that's how the name came about. It wasn't a troll, it wasn't a joke. Nothing about anything that I've posted or shared has been, a troll or a joke. And that was it. I had the one channel with the one video that I posted a number of years ago for the Third Strike community. And as some really difficult challenges in my life, specifically in my family, got more intense, I was just looking for an artistic outlet, some way to be creative and try to channel some feedback and thoughts that I had about the culture war, into a forum that would engage people, maybe engage their minds. But I wasn't engaging. I was just leaving these poems in a certain shape with a certain structure in the comment section, which is where you're supposed to leave feedback. And I was backing off. I didn't want the positivity. I didn't want any kind of, to see all the likes and any positive support, because, it's easy to get the ego involved, and I had other things to focus on. I didn't want to deal with all the vitriolic crap, the bullshit out there. People are so habituated to just put forth their most judgmental, nasty thoughts and feel okay about it because of, that funhouse mirror screen that we all mediate our lives with now. So I would just leave these single poems, very recognizable. You know them by the shape. And I wasn't coming back to engage. And that's what I needed to do because I was dealing with some really tough stuff. And it was good. It was good. I just don't know if it had any impact. If the video creators read it at any point, if anybody commented, if anybody thought it was inspirational or crap or upsetting or stupid, whatever the criticism was, or positive response was, I don't know. I didn't go back and engage. And if you saw anybody engage, it wasn't me. I haven't done any live streams. I have another channel called Brave that I made, I think over a year ago. I've got about 5 videos on there. It's about my life, about what I've been going through, and some practices that I've developed that have helped get through the tough times in my life. So, this has all been genuine. I mean, I've been tried to be playful with the poetry that I've left, but people are just giving into their worst nature in all their judgments and assumptions and everything like that. So I don't know if anybody has fallen victim to that kind of evil in the human heart, but it's out there. And most of all, I really hope that nobody's gotten scammed, because everyone's calling each other grifter this, grifter that. So many labels thrown back and forth. It's really gross, right? It's gross. So the thing is, though, Everyone's using this term grifter. Grifter, you're a grifter. Someone calls a YouTube creator a grifter, and that YouTube creator then turns around and thinks they found some evidence, and then they call the other person a grifter, and it's just a big, you know, circle label session, if you know what I mean. In any case, there are real scams that happen out there where people actually lose their money and their resources, and it's really horrible and has to stop. And it's illegal. I should be illegal, but you know, it's hard to engage with some of these manipulations and illegal activities on in the online world. It's still kind of a bit of a Wild West situation. The laws haven't caught up. You know, I've never asked for any money. I've never asked for you know, private communications, except for a few people, a few video creators that I requested as guests to a podcast, maybe 3 or 4, but they knew who they are most likely. And you know, if you're someone who got roped into something in the comment section because some unscrupulous individual like mimicked my name in some way, or the NoMoreFunland name, or whatever it is, and took advantage of you, I'm really sorry. You know, I wasn't connected to it. I haven't asked for any money. I haven't asked for anything from anybody, and I haven't put out much media at all. If you've seen any media of me in any sphere, you know, let me know. I haven't given permission for any of that. I just have this Drop Staff Brave channel, which I'll put a link to, and this NoMoreFunland channel, and I've just been trying to deal with tough life stuff. I'm sort of on the other end of it now, so I'll be making more videos, but I just wanted to bring some context to everything, and to who it may concern. I don't know who engaged with the poetry that I left. There should be an email that you can send feedback or unfortunate experiences with people that might have taken advantage of you in the description, and also a link to my Drop Staff Brave channel if you want to learn a little bit more about my life and, you know, learn about some of the practices that have gotten me through. So I love you all. Please be less judgmental. You guys are just giving into your worst nature. So much evil in the human heart that's being twisted through these, you know, social mediums and other kinds of internet filters on the world. Just be better to each other. Talk to you soon. Peace.